Hare Krishna. Namaste. Chapter 6, entitled as Dhyana Yoga, Sloka 13 and 14. Samaṁ kāya-śiro-grīvaṁ dhārayann acalaṁ sthiraḥ samprekṣya nāsikāgraṁ svaṁ diśaś cānavalokayan praśāntātmā vigata-bhīr brahmacāri-vrate sthitaḥ manaḥ saṁyamya mac-citto yukta āsīta mat-paraḥ. Sometimes people have this blackout experience. They don't see something in front of their eyes, even though the eyes are kept open. These are all problems because of lack of blood flow to the right system. And doing yoga will help to avoid these blockages. Yoga through asanas with a combination of pranayama. These are all very important that one should practice pretty much every day. Acalaṁ, sitting firm and steady. And examples are given like an earth, sky, mountain. They are quite firm and steady. Nothing can disturb them, shake them. Chalam means disturbed or shakeable. Achala means that which is firm and steady. Sthiram. Now, it might sound achalam and sthiram to be similar, but they have different meaning and purpose here. What Krishna meant here is achala means being firm and steady, being unmovable, unmoving, whereas sthiram is doing that for an extended period. Sthiram. Not only I sit in Padmasana for 1 minute and then again change and go back and sit on the chair and then change the position and lie down. None of those things. Sthiram means where when achalam is being practiced, the firmness and steady is practiced. That firmness and steady can be done for an extended period of time. That's called sthiram. One can sit in an asana or one can exercise that asana for a longer period of time. And also it is recommended if someone is sitting, they can always have a back rest. Not that the back rest, they should lean back and the body should lie down. It should still be straight, but they can rest their back so that they don't get tired or feel some sort of pain in their body. And the sitting is very important, as we already saw. And Padmasana is an important posture that one should try to practice. That is, the right foot placed on the left thigh and the base of the right foot touching the left side of the abdomen closely. Likewise, the left foot placed on the right thigh and the base of the left foot is touching on the right side of the abdomen closely. One should try to lock this position and sit for some period of time. It may be difficult initially, but by practice one will be able to do this one. If it is too difficult for one to do, because whatever the physical condition may be, one can try to do ardhasana, just half of it, just placing one foot on the other thigh and then shift it to the other position. By sitting in this posture and keeping the body, neck and head straight will help a lot to bring the mind under the control, and also it helps the body to be healthy in many ways. When this is done along with the pranayama, it adds lot of values. Now we saw acalaṁ and sthiraḥ. Now Krishna goes to the next step of one needs to focus their tip of their nose. That means one should not close their eyes. Why? If one closes their eyes, they will go to sleep. Well, what about keeping the eyes wide open? Then we get distracted. So either one is a good practice for yoga. Therefore, Krishna's recommendation is focus on the tip of your own nose. Because why nose, tip of the nose? That's the closest one where we can bring the focus to. And also we have to make sure that the nose doesn't have any ornaments. Because if there's any ornaments, nose ring or something, then our focus will go into the nose ring and start thinking, this is too old, I need to change to a diamond one when I get a chance next time. So our focus is distracted again. Therefore, we should not have anything around the nose. As one keeps focusing on the tip of the nose, the mind must focus on the self. The eyes should focus on the tip of the nose. That is, the external objects are brought to control. Whereas the internal sense, the mind, should focus on the self. Samprekṣya. In the sloka, Krishna has only mentioned eyes. That has to be controlled and focused on the tip of the nose. But what about ears? What about nose? What about tongue? What about these things? Because for all the indriyas, all the senses, the eyes is said to be the principal indriya. So when Krishna says eyes, the rest of the indriyas are inclusive of it. That means when eyes are controlled, everything will be controlled. When eye is been mentioned, it is inclusive of other senses that they should also be under control. In this way, we are not distracted to look upon on the different objects in different directions. So what we have covered is the first sloka, that is the 13th sloka here, and we'll continue the 14th sloka in the next session. Namaste. Hare Krishna.